My name is Lawrence Daly. I am a forensic child sexual abuse investigator, interviewer, and educator. The following is going to be a diagram on the investigations and interviewing of an investigative child sexual abuse interview. There will be criteria that I want you to consider when you investigate or interview child sexual abuse allegations. Fear of CPS and law enforcement when child sexual abuse allegations are alleged. Fear. Fear is something which is used in the child sexual abuse industry. Fear is defined as a distressing emotion aroused by impending danger, evil, pain, and etc., whether the threat is real or imagined. The feeling or condition of being afraid. Here are some aspects of fear that need to be addressed in a child sexual abuse investigation. Anxiety is a part of fear. Stress is a part of fear. Panic is a part of fear. Depression is a part of fear. Attachment issues is a part of fear. Rejection is a part of fear. Being cornered is a part of fear. Being trapped is a part of fear. Dealing with authority figures is a part of fear. Being abandoned is a part of fear. If there is an allegation of sexual abuse, CPS threatens the non-offending parent. Either the alleged perpetrator leaves the house or they will remove the alleged victim. CPS requires a contract with the non-offending parent that the perpetrator will not have contact with the child or the child will be removed. The laws are specific that Child Protective Services cannot remove any child without the assistance of law enforcement, even if they have a court order. CPS do not have any law enforcement powers. Child Protective Service threatens individuals who are for the first time dealing with the legal system. Therefore, naivety and ignorance is taken advantage of by the CPS caseworker. CPS caseworkers use threats of all kinds to get the non-offending parent to comply to their request. CPS caseworkers do not have to advise individuals who are under investigation that they have the right to an attorney because CPS has no law enforcement powers. Therefore, everything that is said during the contact with CPS can be used against all the parties involved. Law enforcement has to agree with the CPS assessment or the child will not be removed. Law enforcement has to put in writing to the non-offending parent why the child has been removed from their home. Law enforcement must follow the laws dealing with child sexual abuse and physical abuse and neglect. Law enforcement must begin an investigation into the child sexual abuse allegations. Law enforcement will serve a no-contact order on the alleged perpetrator. Fear, you or the child. Threats. Policies, procedures, SOPs, and guidelines. CPS follows policy and guidelines which are developed to direct the CPS caseworker. CPS caseworkers receive direction on how to perform their job during a 2-week academy. CPS caseworkers are given specific responsibilities depending on their specific jobs. CPS caseworkers generally do not audio tape their interviews with the alleged child sexual abuse victims when the interview is conducted in the field. Protocols. Generally developed in the county in which they are working, generally instituted along with other local, county, and state agencies. In the protocols, there are no suggestions to threaten non-offending parties. In the protocols, there are no protocols to stomp on non-offending parties' constitutional rights. In the protocols, there are no protocols which violate aspects of any local, county, or state laws. In conclusion, law enforcement and CPS sometimes use fear as a tool to get everyone to cooperate. The victim and the perpetrator have equal rights. This should be adhered to by law enforcement and CPS. Thank you.